of my pre-show superstitions is that I always put rosin on my heels before I put on my pointe shoes. No matter if they've ever come off in rehearsals or any time before, it's just something that I always feel I have to do before I go on stage.
One of my pre-show superstitions is that when I was growing up, me and my friends used to watch the older dancers who were about to go on stage do this like handshake, and ever since we've done it every show.
I tend to get in my head a lot about things, so I really try not to make things too precious to my pre-show ritual. I try not to make things to get in my head too much because that makes me more nervous. So one thing I guess I would say that I do that makes me feel good and consistent is I try not to be ready too early. So and anyone in my dressing room, Nadia will tell you that I don't like to be ready too early. So I line up my routine and my process just perfectly so that I'm ready at least at 5 minutes. Sometimes later. It's not good. Stresses other people out. It works for me. Sorry if I've stressed you out in the past.
I do have one pre-show superstition, and it's kind of goes crazy with my partners. I never like to practice anything before I go on stage. Of course, if I do have a pas de deux coming up, I'll definitely ask my partners if they need to practice anything, but any solo material that I have, I never practice any of it because I like to it keeps that element of surprise for me, and I don't get in my head about it early. If it didn't go right when I practice it, will it go right when I actually have to do it on stage? So my only superstition is that I do not like to practice anything before going on stage, so.